Okay, so it's been about a month or so since I've recorded this video as well as uploaded a video in general, and that is because I've just been traveling so much with work and I've just been so busy, and with all that traveling, I'm not motivated or energized to want to make more videos or edit the videos that I've already recorded, which I think this might be actually the only video I've recorded. It wasn't even completed, so I had to complete it about a week or two ago, and yeah, now I'm getting to editing it now. But basically, I just wanted to establish that this video is not necessarily a tutorial on how to put the tint on the headlights. This is more of just me putting it on. So there's gonna be a period of time where I thought we were recording, but I guess we didn't record me putting on the first like tail light. It's gonna cut to it already being partially done, and then obviously there'll be parts of me, putting it on throughout the video. So essentially, this video is gonna be the end result of what it looks like, as well as how it's kind of held up over the past month and a half or two since I've actually, put it on the car. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, so y'all seen me tint my windows. I've tinted the entire car pretty much except the sunroof and the windshield. And I was thinking about it, I was like, these headlights, they look pretty cool and all, but I was like, you know what? I want to tint those as well. So I bought this Bogar Tech Designs tint off of Amazon. It was like 70 bucks and it's pre-cut, and all I have to do is literally just make the solutions, which we just bought stuff at Walmart. We literally have like less than an hour of sunlight, so we have to do this pretty quick, and we got to do it right. So we're gonna tint the rear tail lights, and then we're also gonna tint the front headlights. I wish this company would allow you to choose which tint you want for your headlights and tail lights instead of it just being a single colored, pack. But I decided to go with the dark smoke. So I've been kind of conflicted on the dark smoke headlights, but we're just gonna see how they look. And if I don't like it, I'm just gonna buy medium smoke headlights and I'll just replace them later. But as of right now, we're gonna be doing dark smoke on the tail lights and the headlights. And I got my boy Raj, who used to help me film all my other videos on my main channel, yes, filming. So he's gonna help me tint. Oh, you're not even in focus. He's gonna help me tint. He's gonna help me tint the headlights and tail lights. So there's no record time left on this SD card. Nice. All right, so I got the cleaning solutions now, and all we bought was some distilled water. Honestly, I have no idea what distilled water is even used for, other than what we're about to use it for. And then we got some 70% isopropyl alcohol, and this is gonna be for the tack solution. And then we bought a couple, high quality dollar Walmart sprayers. And then I got some Dawn soap I stole from my mom. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be using for today. I was watching a video and it said to use like 32 ounces of water and like 10 drops of baby soap, but we're gonna rock with 8 ounces of water and 2 drops of Dawn soap. If I'm not supposed to be using this, don't comment down below because I don't care. Oh, you see that? All right, let's go ahead and I don't even know how you calculate drops. Oh, look at that, look at that. 1, 2, 2.5. Is that the math? If I do 32 for 10, 10 divided by 4 for 8. Yeah, that's about right. All right, let's get this distilled water. Can you drink distilled water? Hey Siri, can you drink distilled water? Hey Siri. So basically, we just want to try to pour this as carefully as possible. There we go. I did the blue because the soap was blue. So then I would remember which bottle's which. We gotta shake it up. All right, let's go ahead and do the isopropyl and distilled water. It's so cold out here, guys. Raj is literally in shorts right now. Don't know how he's doing it. All right, let's make this tack solution. Is that 4 ounces?
I'll play it on the safe side. Go a little under with the alcohol.
Yeah, that's 4 ounces, chat. And then again, we want to just safely put the distilled water cleanly and perfect. Okay, probably should add a little bit more alcohol now, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, what happens if you mix alcohol and dish soap? All right. That was $1. There we go. That works. Raj, I'm so sorry that you're freezing out here for this. All right, so basically what comes inside the box should be a microfiber towel, a blade, and a squeegee. This karambit would literally not defend me against anybody. All right, so it did come. Here's all the tints. This has the world's highest quality microfiber towel, a squeegee, and it came with a little safety knife. What is this called? It says cutter knife. Yeah, it came with a real blade that you just break them off. Here's the squeegee. It's a decent squeegee. And then this doesn't even feel like microfiber. I'm not even gonna lie. Does this feel like microfiber to you?
No, it's like a glass cleaner.
It's weird. Whatever. It's like a trend in these videos. I did just wash my car as well, so it shouldn't be too dirty since it's only been like 2 hours, 3 hours since I washed it, so we should be good. Oh, we also needed one more thing. We have a heat gun. hand operated, not even battery operated, not even plugged into the wall. I believe the tint wraps all the way around over the charger port too, so I probably should put my car wash mode maybe, but we'll figure that out. But it does do the whole light from the sides, I believe. We're also gonna have to look back and forth at the video of how to install this because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, this might not be too bad. Oh my gosh, this is a long sheet. I feel like I'm opening like a scroll. I think that's just one. Oh wait, that's one side. What side would that be? This side?
Oh, they did do it one side. Well, we could do, look at that headlight. That headlight.
The tail light, yeah. All right, so I don't know where I left off recording wise, but I just tried to put this on. It looks like it's getting there. It's been a process, it's been a struggle, but I found out what I had did wrong. I had put the slip solution where I should not have put the slip solution. So now I'm heat gunning it to try to get it to form. I'm like right-handed, so this is very hard to squeegee and heat gun at the same time. Whoever thought this was a good idea for me to do this myself was not a bright man at all. We're figuring it out though. It looks decent.
Yeah.
I mean,
you gotta hit it more right here with the heat gun and squeegee it down.
Could you do the heat gun?
Yeah.
It's really a one-man job. For me, it's a two-man job.
Yeah.
He said you don't want to keep it on like one.
It's gonna work it.
Yeah, it
burning.
hurt pretty bad too. All right, and then right here. I know y'all probably can't see, and I'm so sorry for this, but it's just hard to film and do this at the same time. All right, so soap is accumulating on the squeegee, so I'm just gonna have to clean the squeegee. Just hit that. There we go. Nice and clean. Of course, if they would have given us a rubber squeegee like it was supposed to be. And then now I'm gonna dry it off. This doesn't want to stick right here. Okay, and so I'll spray it with the slip solution. Okay, and then this should go where Raj found out, right here. And
If anything, let it like swoop it in the corner.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this is gonna be a hard one to do, but I think I got it. Okay, all right, so that one went on pretty easy. Can I have the heat gun? Does it bleed though? Can you tell? Oh, but you can only see it from the top.
At the top. But like if you're back here, bro, we can't even see shit.
I think that'll be fine. It's gotta have a little human error, you know? All right, so we got the second piece put on. We're gonna give it some more heat. This corner piece over here is still like falling over. Oh, this is such a bitch. I didn't think it was gonna be this hard. The headlights are easy.
This is.
But at least we got an idea of how it's done.
Yeah. So once you hop on that one, it's just same thing with flick.
All right, so we got half of one tail light done in the last probably like 30, 45 minutes. So we're gonna finish up this tail light, move on to the second tail light. I'm not gonna film that one because that's just gonna take too long. And then I'll show you how I put on the headlight, and then we'll just go from there, and I'll show you the finished product another day when we have more light. All right, so I found a little trick when I was doing this, is that if I just heat, well, I guess you did it, but it worked. Like I was able to get the edges to lay whenever I used this. All right, now we're gonna add this little top half piece. Hit it with some slip spray. Camera's gonna get a little cleaning. And then you can just line it up. This one will probably be easier to do, I ain't gonna lie. So I'm gonna try to line it up. Like I said, they should be cut like precisely. So I should be able to line it up pretty good. I was trying to get it perfect, but you know, we did this ourselves. So human error is okay. Now, if it's horrible, then human error is not okay. Bruh, this is actually so difficult. Whoever said you can do this yourself easily, lied.
They just said you could do it yourself. Then you said the easy.
Yeah, I said do it yourself and hate your life every step of the way. And we're gonna charge you $70 on top of that. So yeah. I don't know why I thought doing the other piece would be easier.
Probably if you do this piece and that piece first, and then leave that big piece for last.
Okay, now we're gonna heat gun it. Hopefully we have enough heat. I also have it on low heat now, so it's like not blowing out high. All right, so the camera died on me, so I had to, oh, everything's dying. I had to plug it in. All right, so after further review of a video, our heat gun died, first of all, which sucks, but I think we'll be good just squeegeeing it out. He basically just hand squeegeed it out. I will need the heat gun to like, just make sure it fits properly, but we know how to do the other headlight, so we should be able to do it quicker. All right, so now I'm gonna work on the headlights. I'm gonna skip the little extra small trims for the back. I'm gonna do those another day because it's just too complicated to do like with no real light. So we're gonna finish the headlights. The headlights should be easy. They're labeled passenger and driver, so we're gonna start with the passenger first and get these done. All right, let's go ahead and spray this down.
Oh, fuck.
What, getting you wet?
That breeze, bro.
Oh, all right. Let's go ahead and clean the headlights. Love all the little rock chips I have on it. All right, so now he's gonna spray the tack solution on it. Okay. And we'll line this up. All right, let's go. So let's go ahead and. Oh wow, they actually lined it up pretty well. I ain't gonna lie, when they were tinting my windows, they made it look way easier than this shit. Honestly, it doesn't even look that dark, huh?
But I bet you once you turn it off.
Oh, when you turn it off, it's gonna be dark. And by the way, it's $175 to do with the same company to tint your headlights and taillights per set, not total. If it was total, I probably would have done it. But per taillights and per pair of headlights, I think I'm good on that. I will struggle. Well, Raj will struggle. If you kind of know what you're doing, I think this will be a good idea to do. But if you don't really know what you're doing, be prepared. Of course, there's something underneath the film. Oh, it's a little hole. Is it much of a difference? Oh, it is. Look, yeah. Over here and over here. Oh my gosh, the difference is kind of bad. I'm probably doing this so bad. People are probably gonna cook me for how bad I'm doing this tint. All right, so we just finished this headlight. It actually took a little bit longer than I thought it was gonna take. There's like this weird dot too, so it's kind of like weird around it. Yeah, I'm about to put the other headlight on, and then I'm gonna be done, and then I'm gonna finish this video later. I'm gonna finish the back part of the taillights, and then I'll show you the full completed product. But yes, I recommend doing this early in the morning and never do this shit at night when you don't have much light. So like I said at the beginning of the video, it's been a couple weeks since I filmed the end results, and honestly, I'm actually not disappointed in the product. Despite the fact that there's a couple bubbles in the film not necessarily being aligned perfectly on all the tint, I think it came out pretty good for what it is. Especially for somebody who has never put on any type of tint in any type of way ever. You know, I don't think I did too bad. Obviously, it's not perfect, and some of the stuff definitely needs to be fixed, but I think I did pretty good. And honestly, $175 for a set of taillights and $175 for a set of headlights, coming out to $350. I don't think I would necessarily want to pay that unless it's, yeah, I just genuinely don't see why I'd want to pay that. I paid about 70 bucks or so for these on Amazon. If you want to cop them, they are linked down below. And, you know, I think they're good if you kind of have an idea of what you're doing. Or, you know, if you don't really care if it's perfect or not, just go ahead and, you know, take this tint and do that. Because, I mean, if I can do it decently, I'm pretty sure you can do it decently. Mind you, we also did this in a horrible environment. It's better to do it in like a garage or something. And we did it at nighttime. So imagine if we didn't have all those obstacles, it still probably would have came out bad, but not as bad. So if you have access to all those environments, I think it'd be great. But basically, right now I'm gonna show you some footage of what it looks like. As you can tell, like in some of the taillights, there's like a little, you know, unalignments of the film. And then as well as the headlights, there are a couple bubbles. I do understand that the headlight is shaped differently than the older model, so it's not as easy to have one big piece of film and just lay it on top of it. But there are a lot of little pieces. And honestly, they came out good. I'm not gonna complain. But yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed the tint. If you like the tint, go ahead and comment down below if you think I should have gone, you know, with the lighter tint, or I don't think I can go darker. Actually, I probably could. It'd probably just be pitch black. Couldn't see anything. But I will say that the tint on the headlights is a little dark, especially at night or if it's raining. And, you know, if it's dark and raining, you're just really screwed. Especially with this being a newer car, the headlights are not that good. So honestly, adding this tint on top of it is just a bigger obstacle. And, you know, I'm okay with it because I can, you know, drive pretty good. And I'm not really worried about driving in bad conditions because there's other like outside light sources hitting the road. It's going to make it a lot harder to be seen in general. So it's really like if I had the headlights or not, it's not going to make a difference. And if you want to see my car actually getting tinted, there's a video up. You could check it out in the Tesla playlist under my channel, or I'm pretty sure I put a card up for it earlier when I talked about my car getting tinted. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.